On July 4th, 1776, America claimed its independence. But here's the truth that nobody is talking about. How can you be truly free in a country everybody is flocking to live in if you don't own your time and you don't own your income? It's not about saving more money. It's about building something for yourself that can be passed down from generation to generation, leaving a long-lasting legacy. That's how you create true financial freedom. Way back in 1776, our founding fathers didn't just want freedom from Great Britain, they also wanted control of their lives back. They wanted control over how they earned, they wanted control over how they got taxed, and they wanted control over how they lived. So essentially, our founding fathers were the first entrepreneurs ever in America. And that same desire for control is what drives so many Americans today to start side hustles, open up businesses, and ultimately fight to become their own boss because they know that's the only true path to financial freedom. Financial independence from 1776 to today, it doesn't look so different. It's just the traditional system was never designed to make you free. That 9-to-5 job controls your time and your income. The stock market controls ultimately when you get to retire. Taxes control how much of your income you actually get to keep, and inflation, it just devalues everything. If you want to break free from the system and gain control and independence, you need multiple streams of income that you control. If you've ever been laid off or let go like I have when I was younger, or like 6.8 million other people have just this year alone, then you know when you have a job, you have no control over anything. When you have a job, your company dictates your income, which is going to control what type of neighborhood you live in, which controls what type of school districts your kids will go to school in, which dictates what type of food you can afford to feed your family, what type of vacations you can afford to go on, what type of clothes you can afford to wear. Basically, your entire lifestyle is determined by your company because they control your income, not you. That's where entrepreneurship comes in. If you're going to spend so much time building a business, why not dedicate that time to build your own and to build it in the highest paid industry in the entire world? Hey Siri, what industry produces the most millionaires?
The financial service industry has created the most number of millionaires since modern times, according to the Wealth Report.
The financial services industry, which is the industry I chose to build my business in, is the highest paid industry in the world. But why? Because everybody needs help understanding money. I mean, it's kind of out there with oxygen. You do need it to survive. But unfortunately, the statistics in America aren't good. 3 out of 4 Americans say they live paycheck to paycheck. 1 out of 5 Americans say that they don't even have a basic emergency fund saved. And 1 out of 4 Americans say that they haven't even started saving money for retirement. So if you're looking to start a business, the key to building a successful one is finding a massive problem to solve. So my question to you is, who do you know that doesn't want to get out of debt, that doesn't want to save for their future, and that doesn't want to build wealth and leave a legacy? You have a never-ending supply of clients. In fact, your clientele is growing every single day because as new babies are born, more and more parents want to save for their kids' future. Here are a few of the perks for starting to build a business in the financial services industry. First, it's a very low financial investment to get started. Usually it's just the cost of a license, which could be just a few $100s. You also don't have to worry about stocking, storing, ordering, or managing a huge inventory. And you can get started building it just on very spare time, part-time, or full-time basis, whichever works best with your schedule. And you get to control your schedule, meaning you get to choose the hours that you want to work, and you get to work from anywhere in the world. I love to travel, and I just take my laptop with me everywhere that I go. You also earn your income based on the value that you bring, not on the amount of hours that you work. And it's one of the few industries left in the entire world where you have an uncapped earning potential. And once you are incorporated, you have a significant amount of tax deductions, meaning you get to keep a good chunk of the income that you actually get to earn. People say the American dream is dead, and I disagree. I just think it's been hidden behind college debt, W-2 jobs, and unfortunately outdated financial advice. But people are waking up to the realization every single day that it's not just about making more money, because when you do that, they just take more money in taxes. It's about owning your income. And the best part is you don't have to do it alone, especially in the financial services industry. That's where I built my business, coaching and teaching other people how to do the exact same thing. So this Independence Day weekend, as you are celebrating America's freedom and liberation, I want you to ask yourself, am I truly free? Or am I financially dependent on an outdated system that is no longer serving me? Because if you are ready to step up and take control of your life and your time and your resources, I would love to be there to coach and guide you, especially if it's in the financial services industry. I've actually linked 2 videos here that will show you what I have done and how I have built phenomenal leaders in the financial services industry over my 10-year career. And if you're ready to have a conversation to see if this could work for you, click the link in the description below to schedule a call. I'll catch you back here next week on YouTube.